What up, boys? We out here in the bush, in the shrubs, in the scrubs, in the shrubbery. We out here in the... See if I can... Yeah. Alright, guys. How's it going? I missed you guys so much. I was my own little vacation, if you want to say. Fucking hell. Whatever. Yeah, I was on like a little vacation, hanging out with my family, what's left of them. So anyways, let me grab my White Claw real quick and we will start the news segment. I missed you guys so much. Let's go through all the new followers real quick. Maybe. Does it not want to... That's weird. It doesn't really want to play my followers. Alert box. Move the alert box all the way up. Well, anyways, thank you to all of these people on this list right here. R. Vanta Thurman, I appreciate your support, man. Thank you so much. Jace John, thank you so much, bro. Andrea Gray, thank you so much, Andrea. Casey Red Shirt, thank you so much, Casey. Probably got a bandito, thank you so much, bro. Archibald Cromwell, thank you. And then, you know, everyone, you know, let me just read everybody's name, right? Why not? Gregory Crussell Jr., thank you for following. Nathan Rockwell has followed. Matthew Breeden has followed. Serena Colbert has followed. Thank you, Serena. Sir Quail Hamuchi, thank you for the 50 stars. I don't know what stars are. You guys can let me know on that. I don't know all the Facebook rules and all that yet. A Wicked Pigeon, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I didn't pay the subscription for dual streaming, so I can't really Twitch stream right now. Edmund Stedman, thank you so much. Chewbacca, I appreciate the follow, bro, or the subscription actually. Grant Smith, I thank you for the subscription. Natalie, thank you for subscribing. Midget Mafia, thank you for subscribing. Dragon W, thank you so much. Rubius, thank you for following on Twitch. Austin Allison, I appreciate the subscribe. Jesus Castanon, I appreciate the subscription. And Corvio Bianco Nero, thank you for following. I appreciate all of you guys. I don't know why I can't hear my alerts though. That is bothering me now. Because before you could. You know what I mean? Now you can't. It's kind of bugging me. But anyways, let's get right to the news. I updated the little things up here so you guys can see what's going on. So let's move everything around real quick. I need to move my Google over here. And then my streaming over here. Bada bing, bada boom. And we are good, basically. Yeah. Awesome. So we're gonna start with the Majority Report. I love the Majority Report. I listen to them every fucking day when I work. Every day. I listen to their whole show. They're great. The Majority Report are one of the best. They're one of the best leftists out there. You know what I mean? It's so weird where I have my camera, man. I need to change that. because ha, that looks pretty cool. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey. That's pretty good. Should I keep it like this or should I put it back over here, guys? Either one. It don't matter. All right, anyways, let's get this shit rolling. Let's get this rolling. Let me stop fucking around. I look really cool. I like how I look. I look like a badass dictator type. I'm authoritarian. I just want to like get the camera a little further away because it's a little close. Bam. That better? How about that? I also feel short. I feel short. I'm short. I have what's that syndrome? That one guy, Napoleon. Didn't Napoleon have like short man syndrome or something? Goddamn Napoleon. Alrighty, I think that's good. Alright, guys, so we're gonna check out Joe Rogan spreading right-wing conspiracy theories that basically got Fox News sued. So this is the same stuff that got Tucker Carlson like kicked off of Fox News, and Fox News basically like picking somebody else and paying the lawsuits. So
and had Jim Gaffigan on his show, and I mean that's not really relevant, except that's just the other voice that you're hearing here.
He's like, yeah, false flag, yeah.
Yeah, I mean he tries to push back slightly. I can't put this on Gaffigan.
Yeah, Gaffigan,
of course.
Gaffigan gets
Yeah.
a pass. He gets the.
yeah, I really like Jim Gaffigan, guys. He's a really cool comedian. I like his whole bit about Pop-Tarts or whatever. Or Hot Pockets. It was Hot Pockets. He made a bit about Hot Pockets. It was pretty funny.
Hot Pocket pass.
I can't imagine like watching Joe Rogan's show. It's just like so inconsistent. It's just like he has three types of guests on, like comedians you remember from Netflix comedy specials from like 10 years ago. No shade, they're all good comedians. Like who doesn't love Bill Burr? Like insane people. Just like literal people who come on and go like, I think vaccines are poison. And then like every so often he'll have one like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing is like, it's so depressing that this guy has been basically elevated to squat the intersection of like masculinity and curiosity.
Yes.
And so like people be like, oh yeah, we hear all this interesting stuff like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, like, dude, I used to watch Joe Rogan back in the day so much. And it's so depressing the way he's turned, man, because Joe Rogan got me to care about your body and all that. He also got me to like science more. He got me to like AI and conspiracies and other shit. And just to see him turn into like an old-ass boomer. An old-ass boomer that believes everything, bro. Like, it's so depressing. Because, we even have that one soundbite. It's like, oh, why does it lie? You know what I mean? And it's like, he is such a goofball, bro. He's such a fucking goofball, and I hate it. Where is my... Where the fuck is my soundboard at? I mean, I have this soundboard.
Bunch of bitch-ass culeros. I don't have no time to sit in a fucking chair.
Bunch of bitch-ass culeros.
Man, all of you guys with your bitch-ass chairs.
Yo, I hate my chair. I need a better chair.
You're like the quiet one.
I'm not quiet. and never be caught being quiet. In fact, I'm always loud. Check it.
Oh god, it's installing? What the fuck? What happened, dude? It better have all my info in there.
No, I'm the local one in this gang.
I'm the local one. But just remember, guys, everything in this stream is
satire. All content is satire.
Yes. All content is satire. Just remember that. Let's keep going, guys, while I set up the voice mods. Oh my god, dude. I better not have to log in and all this shit all over again. Voice mod, you're ruining my fucking
Yeah, but you also
stream,
hear
voice
3
mod.
hours of like Douglas Murray and all these other like freaks that are preoccupied with like wokeness and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you could also just like read stuff about astrophysics or watch stuff specifically
That's
about
where it's
that.
at.
But that's harder. Yeah. What he does is he provides like these kinds of people who nominally have credentials, right? And then you can list them. But when you dig deep, they're just all providing counter narratives, meaning it's pseudoscience.
Yeah, he lets his audience pretend they're intellectually curious just by like watching his show.
And then, I mean, all those 3 guest examples, though, that you list, Brandon, are kind of better alternatives than him just going freestyle like he does here, because it got him, I think, in a little bit of hot water when he said that, or claimed to have personal someone he knows personally tell him about kitty litter boxes in schools and children identifying as cats, which ended up like getting him a little bit in trouble with his Spotify corporate overlords, because like that's just made up. And this also might get him in trouble. This is him talking about January 6th, and specifically he references Ray Epps, who is currently suing Fox News for defamation for making claims like this.
I think the January 6th thing is pretty bad.
Well, the January 6th thing is bad, but also the intelligence agencies were involved in.
This is actually such a distilled essence of what Rogan's purpose is now. It's to like, people have like accurate conclusions, like January 6th is bad. Yeah, bro, but you know what? Actually, it's like, you know what I would say if I was doing this thing about like, you know.
It's like you tell him something, it's like, hey, bro, climate change is like really terrible, Joe. And like, we're gonna die soon if we don't do yeah, but bro, like, think about it, bro. Think about it, bro. You're living right now. Live in the moment, bro. You know what I mean? He always just has some stupid, dumb shit to say. And it's like, yo, shut the fuck up, Joe.
You know what's like, actually the problem is maybe with the FBI and how they didn't act as if like there was a BLM protest. Like they did half the security of like a typical like protest after a cop kills somebody.
Yeah.
If you're interested, go ahead.
No, continue.
I was gonna say, if you're interested in the FBI entrapping people into crimes they otherwise wouldn't commit, there's a long list of like Muslim teenagers with intellectual disabilities that you can go down, which has formed like the basis of all FBI counterterrorism statistics in America for like the past 20 years.
Yeah, this century.
So, like, or like eco groups, right? Like, you know, they've only become interested in this kind of entrapment now that they imagine it's used against them.
They did it in Black Lives Matter protests. We had Trevor Aronson on, a journalist who's documenting this in a podcast that's actually informative called Alphabet Boys. So that's the reality of entrapment, as you say, Brandon, like in terms of what the FBI is doing. But let's just go back to the beginning, because I just like the titular butt from Rogan in response to an uncontroversial statement by his guest.
Yeah, and just one more citation before I switch over. I helped destroy people. This is the Terry Albury, who was the former FBI agent who whistle blew about how he was just like following Muslims around Minneapolis for the post 9/11 period.
Yeah.
I think the January 6th thing is pretty bad.
Well, the January 6th thing is bad, but also
But also, bro, think about it, bro. We could like party and shit because like we know that like it wasn't a real like coup d'etat, and like Bro, think about it, dude. Joe Rogan, 2023.
The intelligence agencies were involved in provoking people to go into the Capitol building. That's a fact.
No.
So wait a minute. You're saying that guy,
like the president,
what's his name?
Ray Epps.
Yeah, you really think that he?
I don't know, but I do know that every
pretty
other
apparent. I think he's gonna.
I don't know. But what I do know, this fake bullshit. Blank, blank, blank. You know what I mean? Joe Rogan's such a dumb fucking stoner bitch.
To Fox.
I think every other person who was involved in January 6th, who was involved in coordinating a break-in into the Capitol and in instigating people breaking, they were all arrested. This guy wasn't. Not only that, they were defending him in the New York Times, the Washington Post, all those different things, because saying that Fox News is unjustly accused him of instigating. Well, he clearly instigated. He did it on camera. I don't know if he was a Fed. I know a lot of people think he was a Fed. The people that were there.
But we have to pause on that. Like one guy instigated all these hogs as opposed to was like just participating in all this stuff. Like, I'm glad that Joe Rogan and all these guys want to see every last person prosecuted, even no matter how much they like cooperate with authorities or whatever. But like that's just like not. That's just like not a realistic.
There are other people who were there on January 6th who haven't been arrested. Is he accusing them of being a Fed, or is he just doing this because like QAnon saw him whispering in one photo and they decided, oh, let's make an entire conspiracy theory about this guy who was, I mean, a Tucker Carlson watching member of the Oath Keepers who voted for Trump twice. The idea that he's some sort of federal agent is hilarious.
Yeah, and like this is from the July 13th, and again, like I don't follow all this stuff super closely, but like Ray Epps to be criminally charged for events on January 6th, his attorney says. An attorney for Ray Epps, man seen wearing blah blah blah, says his client has been informed by federal law enforcement officials that they intend to charge him in connection with events that day. So like, what are we even talking about?
Yeah. Go ahead, Brandon.
No, I mean, I just think it's amazing that like Fox News and a lot of these outlets are clearly crossing a line when it comes to targeting private citizens just for clout. And I think it's, it's sad that we've gotten to this place with online and even mainstream content creation where they feel comfortable targeting private citizens for like internet videos who, they're still allowed their due process, as we're constantly reminded of by right wingers, how important due process is. And it's clear that they just feel like there's no consequences for this kind of witch hunt leading, even though they will often accuse the left of it, of engaging in like cancel culture, when stuff like this is the stuff that's clearly going to get you in trouble with like a civil like defamation case, like implying that someone is a federal officer, implying that somebody has committed a crime, or really just saying it like online or on your platform. And it's clear that I think a lot of the
think about how many times Hassan Piker has been canceled, quote unquote canceled, for saying like the 9/11 thing and like every other fucking thing. Nobody ever gets really canceled. It doesn't really happen. Unless you're like Alex Jones, I guess. But even then, like, think about it. He still has an audience of people that were like really, like, you gotta be like a demon if you want to get actually canceled. We're gonna look at people that should get canceled, like Pearl Davis, etc.
past 5, 6, maybe more years online has been concerned with these informal sanctions for fucking like Nazis, essentially harassing people online using your platform. And now they're finally starting to bring down like these formal, I'm taking Alex Jones to court, I'm taking Fox News to court, I have the money, I'm going to see you in court. And it's clear they've never conceived of this as a real possibility outside of just like, the only consequences for me is that I might lose my channel or have my like account banned for a few weeks on Twitter. And it's amazing to see, like, I think online has become way too real for some people.
Well, I think the corporate media that owns that owns Joe Rogan's program, Spotify, paid $200 million for it, might be a little bit upset to hear about this kind of meandering, pontificating on Rogan's program, given the fact that Epps' defamation lawsuit against Fox seems pretty open and shut.
Yeah, I mean, let's be clear. I have a big heart. I'm able to open it up and be sympathetic to propagandized Trumpers who were misled into the Capitol. To the extent, like, when I actually am able to care about that, The people that I blame, the sort of positions of authority, the connected to the government people that I blame are, for instance, Donald Trump and the co-conspirators mentioned that were counted on the Insurrection Act. They looked at these people like fodder. And so like Glenn Greenwald can act with his crocodile tears about Ashley Babbitt all he wants, but the truth is Ashley Babbitt was killed by the people who lied about this election. And all these people, including Glenn, cannot actually be direct about that. It's this, every little voter restriction could go into voter suppression, but you know what? The liberals are being no, man.
It's all about liberal vibes,
exactly,
as opposed to substantive lies.
Those people were, and some of them absolutely knew that it was just a pretense. But to the extent that you're cared about people propagandized into it, you to focus on like these peripheral guys instead of the actual people at the head of the party is I mean not worth taking seriously. It should be treated with contempt.
Well, yeah, and it's also about, like you said, it's about pointing the finger away from the content creators of variety of platforms who are actually instigating or like doing anti-vaxxer propaganda, stop the steal propaganda. It's about removing the accountability from those people because they're just sharing their views and putting them onto some sort of nebulous deep state that can, pop up whenever you need a convenient scapegoat. Like, if we're looking for people who instigated this, like, how can you be a bigger instigator than the President of the United States of America?
Nope. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And they exist to defend and obscure that. And that's why Robbie Soav, all these libertarians, they exist to protect that.
Let's keep going.
Justly accused him of instigating. Well, he clearly instigated. He did it on camera. I don't know if he was a Fed. I know a lot of people think he was a Fed. The people that were there were calling him a Fed. What I do know is when they asked the FBI, the FBI said, we can't tell you whether or not there were people that were there that were doing that. Now, there's been reports that there was hundreds of agents that were there that were doing that. I don't know if that's true either. But I do know that they do use agent provocateurs to disrupt peaceful protests. It's a common tactic. What they do is say if there's a like the World Trade Organization is a great example. That was in I think the 90s in Seattle. And so what they did was
no, give him more. Actually, again, chicken shit. This is how you know that this guy has consciousness about who he's appealing to. The most recent example, Jamie, look this up, is what I just referenced. The Black Lives Matter protesters. That is proven at this point. Listen to the Alphabet Boys podcast. Listen to the reporting on that front. They did that. They hire the FBI field office in Denver. I want to make sure I'm getting the facts right here, but Bradley, if you don't mind looking up the details of that. The FBI field office in Denver was involved in getting this known criminal, Mickey whatever, to provoke violence at Black Lives Matter protests. That's exactly true, but he doesn't cite that example because his audience is not going to be happy to hear about that.
Dakota
those people need to be.
Yeah, guys. The FBI and like CIA and mostly the FBI, CIA work outside of the country. The FBI work inside of the country. Police, you know what I mean? They all the time they will fuck around with protests. Doesn't matter which side. They mostly do it to leftist protests or protests that are centrist or for certain rights or things that they don't like. You know what I mean? But police usually do support the right wing, unless the right wing try to do a coup in the country or like some crazy shit like that, which is very rare. But like they do initiate, violence sometimes. Sometimes they'll have someone dress up like a protester and they'll throw like a bottle or a rock or something at a cop, and then the cops will initiate destruction mode, search and destroy mode. The cops will initiate search and destroy mode and basically, hurt motherfuckers.
Monitored, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, Dakota Access Pipeline protester Red Fawn Fallis, a gun was planted on her by an FBI informant.
The FBI recruited Mickey
seduced her, right?
Who seduced her and appeared as just a. So this does happen,
That's
and this sort of like using that reality, which these people do never want to actually wrestle with when it affects the left. They're just completely oblivious about it. To use that to excuse and sort of obscure the reality that there is a violent reaction in this country, I think is ludicrous. And it's funny because like they'll deny this. This is actually a very interesting thing. They deny like the seriousness of Jan 6. Yet Glenn Greenwald is out there yesterday saying, "Hey, these people will riot if they don't get what they want." Yeah, we know, Glenn.
Yes, that's the seriousness. Okay, so from Bradley, per CBS News here, thank you for looking this up. The FBI recruited Michael Mickey Windecker, a violent felon with sexual assault conviction, and paid him tens of thousands of dollars during the summer of 2020 to pose as a racial justice activist. There we go. So let's see. Maybe he'll cite that example. Let's go.
What they do is say if there's a like the World Trade Organization is a great example, and that was in I think the 90s in Seattle. And so what they did was they were protesting the World Trade Organization. They were doing it peacefully. It was a big problem. So what they did is they sent in allegedly agent provocateurs. They started smashing buildings and lighting things on fire. Now it's not a peaceful protest. Now they can bring in the police. Now they can start arresting people. And then they created a no protest zone where literally if you had a pin on your jacket that was the WTO with a red line through it, they would not let you cross. You could not cross with a pin that was against the WTO and go to work. There was a no protest.
Well, this is what I'm saying, though. Joe Rogan and other conspiracy theorists like fucking Alex Jones and a lot of right-wingers, they will throw in a little bit of truth, a nugget of truth, and then they'll sell you a big-ass burger of lies. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful. They will throw in some facts in their lies.
Zone. So they silenced protest, which is a part of our freedom of speech. So this is a tactic that some government agencies use to stop
but wait a minute. I wish the World Trade protests were as aggressive as Jan 6. We might be living in a different world, but continue, Joe.
So they silenced protest, which is a part of our freedom of speech. So this is a tactic that some government agencies use to stop
but wait a minute.
protest.
All right, so what you're saying is on January 6th, that this event that obviously Trump organized. Forget about the Giuliani stuff and the
Gaffigan
whether
W
they
here.
thought that it was.
He definitely
stolen.
encouraged people to protest.
Yes. But all right, so you're saying that like
definitely
the FBI and Nancy Pelosi and I'm
not saying Nancy
Pelosi, no, but like you're saying that like they're like we'll make this instead of an awkward protest, we'll encourage it so that it'll backfire on Trump rather than being this rising of people that believe that there was election corruption.
I think it's certainly
I think
possible.
that would be hard. Do you think it's possible?
Great question, Jim.
Possible.
You don't think it's wait a minute, you think it's hard to do?
I think that that
doesn't make
the
sense.
FBI or the CIA saying, hey, Trump lost this election, because here's what you're kind of implying.
On our show.
Trump lost the election. He is such an amazing communicator, and he's convinced this loyal base that there was election interference. We don't want them to protest. How we can end this is if we encourage people to go beyond protesting to essentially go into the Capitol and take a shit in the hallway. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, I don't see why that would be of use. Like, I'm more suspicious why Trump didn't call for backup when for the Capitol Police. You know what I mean? It's like there was, and that like Michael Flynn's brother was, you know what I mean? Like there's way more conspiracy stuff against Trump, and then I
because
think
he's the one that did the conspiracy.
I just want to hear the response of Rogan, and then we'll wrap up here. Just because, like, God bless you, Jim Gaffigan, but if you could just skip to it,
He loves to confront like normal guests with like the craziest conspiracy theory that he could possibly think of, and then this is a good example of why that doesn't work on like normal people, because they just go like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, what's the why would they go through to such obscure and esoteric methods to achieve such like ludicrously unhelpful ends. But that's like classic conspiracy brain. Like, of course they would. And they left clues everywhere.
Right.
All right, let's hear what he says.
So that we can arrest 300 people. Does that make sense?
No. No, it doesn't make sense. No, I think it's a standard tactic, especially when someone is the enemy of the intelligence agencies. With Trump, that's absolutely the case. Trump set himself up against the intelligence agencies. He did it openly and he did it brazenly. And a lot of people think it's very dangerous. Like the intelligence agencies are very important. You know, you want to find out what's going on in other countries.
All right, let's just pause
you
it
want to find out
because this is just drivel. But the point is, like, he's opening up himself up for litigation, and it's the guy who pretends that he's challenging the powerful has seemingly no understanding of who the intelligence agencies really are after, and they have an ideological tilt towards Republicans that's well documented.
Yeah, and this is the difficult part about like incredibly well-platformed conspiracy theorists is because they have that little nugget of truth that like, yes, obviously intelligence agencies are well documented to infiltrate various, political groups for, as long as they've existed, both the political groups and the intelligence agencies, obviously. Yeah. And the right likes to selectively acknowledge stuff like prison brutality or like the overzealousness of our prosecutors, and they'll make fun of it, or they will like make light of it, or say other populations deserve it when it happens to them 99.99% of the time, and then they'll dare you to not cater to whatever narrative they're trying to put forth that happens to acknowledge a tiny sliver of the prison industrial complex or the military industrial complex, because some people are just so glad that for once Joe Rogan's talking about like COINTELPRO, and you're like, oh my God, like he knows. Like, of course they know, they're just bigots. They just think it's good when it happens to BLM people and that it's bad when it happens to Jan Sixers, and they have to twist themselves into pretzels to make that seem like not just a bigoted statement, but it's just obvious by the things they choose to highlight.
It's an extension of like their anti-tech argument. They really don't care about big tech. They just want their kind of guys leading it.
I'm a big CIA critic. Actually, the guy that the CIA is very afraid of, and I'm president now. Here's my first CIA director, Mike Pompeo. Here's my second CIA director, Gina Haspel. CIA
Torture queen.
CIA hates me.
Yep. Pathetic. Dumb, dumb, dumb.
Talk to you.
It is what it is.
Okay, Joe Rogan has completely lost his fucking mind.
Let's go.
No. This is the. I think he's fully gone over the edge.
I want to see you.
This is rock bottom. I mean, do you agree, Dan? You saw this clip, right?
Yeah. To be honest, this doesn't seem any worse than what he's been for the last 2 years.
I don't know. I've never heard him say this shit so explicitly.
Before we watch, actually, I have a question. Are you guys getting hungry? Because I hear Dan chewing on chips.
Dan's munching chips.
I'm here eating sour candy.
What are you feeling?
I'm kind of hungry.
Cam's hungry, I know that.
I feel this.
He's disappearing, my God. Oh shit,
no!
We just lost power. Is the stream still up?
Whoa.
Chat is still happening for me.
We lost half of the power.
It's looking to me like we're still live.
Wow. That's epic.
So I guess we got lucky on that one. Huh?
Legend.
So we're good? We're up?
It's looking like
I'm working to confirm.
Still
I
up
think we're
to
good.
me.
Yeah, it looks like all the backups worked.
Legend.
It's a hot day out here in Los Angeles.
Did it come back on?
It's a rainy day out here in Los Angeles.
Okay, yeah, definitely. It didn't even blip. It's the Matrix.
Okay, yeah, we're up. Nice.
I did it, folks.
Good. So that was your backup power?
All the backups worked.
Yeah. Damn. Saved the day.
Just redid it, too.
That's
yeah, we just
badass.
redid it when we moved everything around.
Great.
So, are you guys tired of Taco Bell yet, or are we still in?
Listen, whatever you want, you're the pregnant one. I'll follow your lead. You want to TB? Really?
Hila.
Holy shit. Hila speaks. She turns into a completely different person when she's pregnant. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You want Taco Bell? Let's go right now, dude. I guess just message who wants to take the point on that. Oh, so just message to Sam, I guess, in the group chat. All right. What is White Lizzo? Sorry, I have to click this.
What?
Trending.
Yeah, just in case.
Oh, I gotta
Keep
be.
in mind you're on Twitter.
Oh, is it Chris Christie?
I believe it is Chris Christie.
I mean, I don't see a lot of similarities between them except one.
Yep.
So. All right, here's Joey.
You're turning Violet.
With the craziest take I've heard.
Yeah.
And the people that
From
love
him.
Trump, they feel like this is a witch hunt. And they feel like all the things he's getting indicted for are bullshit anyway. Not only does it not work, but it kind of hardens their position that he's being targeted. And that these are like the actions of a banana republic. You take your political rival and you arrest him. And specifically, you charge him with things that you're fucking guilty of.
I don't disagree. The optics of it is pretty crazy, like from the outside. But like Trump is a psychopath.
I don't even know if I agree.
That the optics of arresting your
Yeah, I spilled
political
some
opponent.
alcohol on almost near my computer.
It's not a good
in a functioning
situation.
society, like politicians get arrested.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean? Like, to me,
That's why I played the lemon grab sound.
it's more Banana Republic that you can fucking try and overthrow the government and get away with it, and nobody does anything. And
What does Banana Republic even mean, by the way?
Well, it's in a reference to all of the Central American countries, and here's another layer of irony: is the Banana Republics are, like Honduras and Guatemala and all these countries that were largely their entire economy was like fruit, bananas, and the American fruit companies came in and were basically running the country by just like bribing all of the officials, and it was like super corrupt. So the Banana Republics, we made those, you know what I mean? Like the thing that was corrupt about them, the corrupting influence was U.S. business interests. And so
So it's a small, or it's like a manipulable, corrupt government.
Right.
That
and
the United
so-
States
so that-
specifically has created.
Right. So there's a little bit of irony in calling,
That's
the
like a
fact
parent
that
being like-
corruption is actually being prosecuted. That makes us a Banana Republic. To me, it's like, it's the exact fucking opposite of that. So
I can see why, from their perspective, it looks like that.
Right.
Even though what you're saying is objectively the truth. Right. It's not a good situation, but it is what it is.
I get you're right, that he has somewhat of a point with like, yeah, I mean, he's correct that it's definitely hardening the opinions of all the people that think he did nothing wrong and they indicted him.
Yeah, he did everything right.
He
He's
did everything
speaking to
right.
his audience, and like they're all like, dude, he's indicted 3 times. Like to them, it's just becoming a joke. But Joe Rogan is a fucking moron. I mean, his brain is made of ground beef at this point and egg yolk.
I did everything right and they indicted me.
I don't think there's anything left in that nut. He's just like a human, like walnut. You crack him
That was a
open and
good
just
hit.
release the nut. I don't know what that means. Sometimes I just talk, and
Yeah.
figure it out as we
Sometimes.
go. Yeah, sometimes it just goes off the rails. Tate gave a press
what
speech.
did he say again?
We have breaking news. I'm
Okay.
gonna play it out. Yeah.
In the jail cell, the media reported and told the world I was a terrible person. They said that I hurt people and I make a lot of money from criminal enterprise. And here we stand 7 or 8 months later, and I'd love to see the single victim on the news. I don't know if you have.
Sorry. You said, well, here we are 7 and 8 minutes later, or years later, or months later. And what?
Here we stand 7 or 8 months later.
Are we past Joe Rogan?
I'd love to see the single victim on the news. I don't know if you have.
Fucking Andrew Tate, what a losing.
I don't know.
Clicking
Bald
from the
piece of
cameras is
fucking
too loud.
crap.
I've seen lots of girls sticking up for me, lots of people defending me. I'm
The
not seeing a
girl
single
sticking up
person
for
stand
me?
up and say that I have hurt them. Not one. It's very exhausting.
Boring. Nobody cares.
Who gives a shit? Fuck you.
I've heard it
You
1,000
suck.
times. Yeah, you're going
Still
to
waiting
jail.
to hear from your lawyer, Andrew.
Right.
defamation.
Aren't I supposed to be being sued by him?
Yeah, like a year ago. No updates.
It's so funny because this was before he got arrested. They said, "You're calling my client a sex trafficker, and that's defamation.
Loser,
and we
Tate,
demand
loser."
that you retract and erase all the content." And then 6 months later, what
Not
was he
even.
arrested?
Remember, it was like a month later that he got arrested.
So what? I mean, he was arrested for human trafficking. Now, can I defame somebody who was arrested for the crime that I allege they did?
For the chat, we stole $8,000 from him. W.
That's like if I said Bill Cosby's a rapist, and his lawyer said, "Don't say that about our boy." You know.
Crime.
All right, back to Joe.
Love Trump, they feel like this is a witch hunt. And they feel like all the things he's getting indicted for are bullshit anyway.
Indicted.
Not only does it not work, but it kind of hardens their position that he's being targeted. And that these are like the actions of a banana republic. You take your political rival and you arrest him. And specifically, you charge him with things that you're fucking guilty of. Like the documents. Like
It's sad that Joe Rogan is such a moron. And like if he's saying something like this open, because he's one of these guys that becomes a prisoner to his audience. He's speaking what they all feel.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, it doesn't take that long to figure out what's the difference between the two. The difference is the Library of Congress asked Joe Biden for the documents, and he immediately returned them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They asked Trump 3 times. They subpoenaed him. He never released it. He was obstructing and not returning it. I mean, what the fuck? There's a difference, dude. A moron, man.
The classified documents, Biden's guilty of the exact same issue.
You gotta respect.
Oh, and then it's this fucking guy.
Oh god, this dude's annoying.
Oh,
This
yeah,
fucking capitalist.
It's another
business
conservative podcaster.
A level of deception.
Oh, he invited me on his show, didn't he?
Yeah, he's invited you on his show many times, actually.
Oh, he has? No, fuck
You
him.
made me defend this dude.
I'm not doing that shit. Fuck you. Actually, the reason I don't go on, to be fair, it's they get really in the weeds with politics, and that's just not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But wish you the best there, Butto.
That's been used. I mean, look at what Hillary did, going and saying, "Hey, it's Russia," but it was really, what she was doing, and now they're.
Can you repeat that?
What? He's like,
Look
at
what
it, it's
Hillary did. She was saying
But it
it's
was
Russia,
Russia,
but
but
it's
he
what
was
she really
what?
did. Oh, okay.
And in order to comprehend, you're gonna have to break some.
I got you.
Comprehend. In order to comprehend, to eat the omelet of knowledge, you're gonna need to break those eggshells.
Yeah, and incidentally, Preach was actually more coherent than this guy right now.
I mean, look at what.
But yeah, Sam Cedar went on his podcast and destroyed him, of course.
In order to
Hillary
comprehend,
did, going and saying, "Hey, it's Russia," but it was really, what she was doing, and now they're using a similar play as well.
How much election fraud do you think is real?
Here we go, Joe.
Oh, somebody said go on Jesse
You
Peterson.
still want to talk about election fraud?
Dude, wait. Somebody said go on Jesse Peterson. I think I would go on his show. I love him.
Yes.
He's you're gay? It's
You
almost
gay?
like I would love to go on his show. It's so off the walls crazy.
I'm good.
I'm genuinely a fan of his in like a weird, morbid, fucked up way. But that's why everyone.
Jesse Lee Peterson's pretty funny.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Lesbians.
You want to go to election fraud?
Yeah, because I don't think it's zero.
No,
It's
no
not
way.
zero. I think we could all agree. it's
Based
not.
on what?
We can
Joe?
all agree.
Well, we've got time. How long is this podcast? 3-4 hours? Go ahead, explain that.
Not
No
zero.
way, it's not zero.
And we know that these voting machines can be fucked with.
Yeah.
And
No.
They
There
can't.
was a whole lawsuit.
Yeah, no.
They can't. They're
Dominion
offline.
literally
They don't connect them to the
won
internet. These stupid
$800
voting
million
machines.
from Fox
There's been
News.
lawsuits about it. You
Just
stupid
like
idiot.
6 months ago for saying
How is
this.
Joe Rogan not getting sued?
I don't think there is any evidence that voting machines in a national election have been tampered with, right? I mean, I don't think that's ever happened.
know that there's some irregularities, all that Kerry Lake stuff in
Kerry
Arizona
Lake.
that they're trying to dismiss. It doesn't look like that's invalid.
Kerry Lake is like the nuttiest fucking MAGA weirdo that was did so many recounts and just
Carrie
kept
Lake is
losing
literally
and
like
losing
like
and
one of those
losing.
QAnon
And
crazy
he's out here
pages.
talking about how her election was stolen. Holy shit, dude.
Looks like there's real fraud there. It looks like there's some real shenanigans there. At the very least, there was voting machines that weren't working properly.
Really?
And it seems very suspicious that a lot of them were in Republican areas. There's a lot of shenanigans.
Oh my God.
And I think there's coordinated efforts to make sure that certain people get elected.
Yeah, it's called the DNC and the RNC, dummy.
It literally is a DNC.
I don't know.
RNC.
To me, that was shocking.
Yeah, it is
And
kinda
the
shocking.
electoral
To come
college
out with
literally
that
selects
recently.
who they're gonna pick. So
Just me, I guess.
our democracy is
you.
like so fake. It's sad.
All right, let's do the candy tier list.
All right, guys. Well, that was it. That was it for the Joe Rogan segment. Joe Rogan, you're done. Bah! You're dead. You're gonna. Joe Rogan! Joe Rogan! Fucking airsoft gun. Hey. Joe Rogan? You wanna go, bro? Huh? You wanna go, Joe? Mine doesn't have. Oh, it has battery, bro. You wanna go, Joe Rogan? Huh? Huh? You don't wanna go, bro. I got the skills of a master. Let's move on to our next subject. There we go. Let me just turn off my weapon real quick. All right. The fuck is behind me, bro? Oh my god. My hoodie. Ugh. Okay, guys. Next subject. Pierce Morgan destroys fucking female Andrew Tate, Pearl Davis. Now I have hiccups. Shit. Let's go.
Pearl Davis is the self-styled.
Let me pause it and put the volume up. I'm going deaf.
Anti-feminist influencers creating major buzz online with a contrarian view. She's appeared in a couple of debates on this show. It's called Uncensored after all. We welcome any honestly held opinions. But this week, she's facing a major backlash.
Dude, Pearl
for posting
Davis
a song
is so
titled,
ugly.
Why Can't We Talk About the Jews? Which is
Inside
dedicated to
and
far-right
out.
commentator Nick Fuentes before later deleting it.
Why can't we talk about the...
Whoa! Why can't we?
Without getting kicked off of YouTube.
Whoa! Why can't we talk about the
now,
Jew
I'm
without
not
getting kicked off of
saying
YouTube?
Hitler was a good guy.
Hitler was a what?
But I kinda wanna know why.
What? This bitch is
Now
crazy,
there's all
bro.
these
She's literally a
conspiracy
goose-stepping
theories.
Nazi.
And the more they talk, I think maybe they're right. But I can't even listen to the convo.
Well, Pearl joins me now, along with the New York author and founder of End Jew Hatred, Goldstein, over in the States. All right, Pearl, you've come on the show a couple of times, right? We've had some spirited debates about feminism and stuff like that, and I thought you've made some good points, and it's got lots of traction.
Davis.
Then I wake up the other day and I see this thing that's trending involving you doing this song, and I couldn't really believe what I was watching.
Davis.
I didn't know why did you find it funny?
Huh?
Did you find it funny? I mean, you know the backlash.
I think she's too stupid to even know how to
You
react.
deleted it. You obviously thought you shouldn't have posted it.
Dude, what's going on with her
Why
right
did you
side?
do that?
Bro!
Genuine question.
You know what
I
I
mean,
just
the
noticed?
point was more.
What's going on with evil people? Look at her eye. Dude, look at her eyeball. And let's look at Jeff Bezos. I promise you they're both. Their eyeballs are fucked up, bro. Dude. Can we like let me save this picture real quick. I'm gonna save the picture, right? I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna close this shit. Close this. Bam. Get that picture off of the boom. Guys, check this shit out. Ugh. You see what I mean? Look at her eyeball. Look at his eyeball. They all have a weird eyeball. All these rich, evil, racist, Nazi, fucking grifter people, right wingers, whatever the fuck they are, dude. I don't know. They're like lizard people.
You deleted it. You obviously thought you shouldn't have posted it.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you do that? Genuine question.
I mean, the point was more about cancel culture and people getting kicked off of social media. If you finished the song, it was more about, like, you can't talk about this topic without being canceled by the left and the right. I don't really have a strong opinion either way. It was kind of just like tongue in cheek.
You're gonna cancel me.
I didn't really expect it to get that crazy. It wasn't dedicated to anyone. I don't know why they say that, but that's not true.
I mean, Nick Fuentes is a white supremacist. He's a Holocaust denier. He said afterwards that you had dropped a diss track on the Jews, which he clearly took to be something which was
he's literally a Nazi,
mocking
guys. He's
Jewish people.
He's a theocratic fascist.
Talking about, I'm not saying Hitler was a good guy, but I want to know why. What do you want to know why?
Well, it was more like why.
I'm not saying Hitler was a good thing, which was,
Nick Fuentes, theocratic fascist. Alex Jones, conspiracy theorist, crazy wacko right winger, close to a fascist. He is a fascist, but like he's not up to the line. I don't think he will admit it. Alex Jones. And then you got Ali Alexander. My bad. Turn my speaker on. And then there's Ali Alexander over here, who's basically a fascist, and he diddled kids. This dude over here diddled kids. He recently got caught for diddling kids. One of his abusers, or the kids he abused, came out and talked about it. So, yikes.
Mocking Jewish people, talking about, I'm not saying Hitler was a good guy, but I want to know why. What do you want to know why?
Well, it was more like, why can't we talk about it? It wasn't like
you talked
one
about the
way or
more conspiracy theories you've heard about Hitler and the Holocaust, presumably.
I'm a fan of conspiracy theory. Like, people think I'm part of the CIA. There's a whole conspiracy thing online. And, I'm not for, like, silencing it either way. The point of the song isn't, like, I really have an opinion on the matter. It's more...
She's not CIA.
I don't think we should ban people off of social media. So far so that I don't even... Like, I think it should be illegal to ban anybody off of social media unless they're inciting violence. That was the point of the song. I'm not really... It was more like tongue-in-cheek.
But just to be clear, what are the conspiracy theories surrounding Hitler, which you feel the more you hear them, the more you're interested in them?
Well, I don't know, because I can't hear them.
Huh?
I don't know
the ones that Nick Fuentes...
Well, I wasn't even talking about Nick. I was thinking of Ye, to be honest. I don't know why they put that Nick was the inspiration for that song. I was thinking of Ye.
Ye and Nick are basically
You are
the same
aware
people.
of the big backlash to this and the deep upset from the Jewish community?
I certainly am now. I just posted that song and I woke up and I was like, article. I was like, golly.
Right, but are you sorry?
Crazy. I think that, like, my whole point was that cancel culture is wrong. I am not speaking one way or the other about the issues. My question is, why are we canceled for talking about certain topics?
So you would allow
care so
Holocaust
much about being
deniers
canceled
to
for being a
have space on
fascist?
social
He's
media
probably a
to
fascist.
promote Holocaust denial to millions of people. You have 2 million people who subscribe to your YouTube, right? That's a big audience of people.
I'm not at 2 million yet. I'd like to be.
Right, but you have a lot of people that follow you on various social media platforms.
Yeah.
You put a video like that up, and there are going to be some impressionable young minds going, hang on, what's Pearl saying? Adolf Hitler? Not saying he's a good guy, but I want to know why. The more conspiracies theories I hear, the more I have to think about it.
But
I took that to mean that you.
Also, I hate how this bitch is wearing red all the time. Like, she's taking my cut.
Theories I hear. Not saying he's a good guy.
She's taking my style, dude. Get out of here, Pearl Davis. You fucking, what are you, an Imperial trooper? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Pearl Davis needs to go fucking fall off a cliff too. Right along with Joe Rogan.
Guy, but I want to know why. The more conspiracies theories I hear, the more I have to think about it.
But
I took that to mean that you agree with Fuentes.
Why did you cut off the end of the song? I said, but we can't even have the conversation.
What is the conversation you want to have?
Without being canceled by the left and the right.
But what
the
is
point is any speech.
No,
I
Pearl,
think
it's not
any
speech.
speech.
It's not any speech. What is the conversation about Hitler and conspiracy theories and the Holocaust that you want to have?
I don't want to have any conversation. My lane is feminism. That's what
Well, you're singing about Adolf Hitler.
Can I finish?
Yeah, but you are singing about Hitler.
Okay.
So you do want to have that conversation.
I want anybody that wants to speak on social media to be able to speak about what they want to talk about.
Including Holocaust
without
denial.
getting banned. Whatever they want to talk about.
Including Holocaust denial.
If they want to talk about that, as long as they're not inciting violence, I think people...
Of course they're inciting violence. They're inciting a hatred of
I think that
Jewish people.
Social media is the new town square, right? You used to be able to go and say your opinions in the town square. Now we have corporations censoring what can and cannot be said. And I think that's wrong. I think that should be illegal.
Well, let me bring in Brooke, who's been listening to this. Brooke, I don't think Pearl quite understands why the wording of this song, which she deleted, to be clear, so obviously realised this had not played out maybe the way she hoped. The offence it's caused to the Jewish community. Why was it so offensive?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you.
Even if you have free speech in a town square back in the day, in the medieval times, if you said something that the king didn't like, or the monarch didn't like, or any townspeople didn't like, then you would get flogged in a town square. And what flogged is they would fucking, like, dip your face in water and shit, or, you know what I mean, or torture you in some weird way, throw shit at you if they don't like what you had to say.
You for having me on and for highlighting this issue, not necessarily highlighting Pearl, but highlighting the issue that what you pointed out is that we're really facing a crisis of societal conscience, where someone like Pearl, who engages in hate speech, and actually the irony is she's complaining about being canceled, and yet she's on your platform. She has millions of viewers on the internet and on social media, and she's complaining about being canceled. The crisis is that this is what is profitable now. This clickbait, this type of racial incitement is profitable on the internet. And, you know, I'm sitting here, I'm listening to Pearl. I don't know if she's just plain stupid or she's actually quite intelligent and knows that what she's doing is so sensational that it's going to make her a lot of money. But I want to say one thing. Pearl will disappear. She will disappear, like many others before her, because this is something that's just a moment in time. She's like a train wreck. It's like a car crash. You know, for example, you know you shouldn't be looking at it, but you can't take your eyes off it. But I want to make one more point. I think it's so important, especially on this platform. Hatred is taught. Nobody is born like this. And I talk about it a lot in my book about the dangers of hate education. And it's not something that we can debate, that we can engage in a rational argument with. You can see what her opinions are. She thinks women shouldn't vote, women shouldn't have the right to divorce. She thinks that women shouldn't be able to work. She says these
I didn't say
crazy
that.
things
Now you're putting words
about
in my
Hitler.
mouth.
But there's
Now you're
no
putting words in my
rational,
mouth.
please don't interrupt. There's no rational argument with someone like this. And this is a mistake that my community makes, the Jewish community very often, that they think they can bring facts to the table, that they can debate somebody like Pearl and it's, you know, you're going to get somewhere. You're not going to get anywhere. You're going to get somewhere only by shedding the light on this type of bigotry to expose
All right,
someone like her
let me just
the crazy person that she is.
All right, bro. Let me go back to Pearl. Pearl, let me just offer you some advice, right? Because I don't think you're stupid. And in the 2 appearances you've made previously on this program, I thought it was interesting. It was controversial in some ways, but actually a lot of people would have agreed with some of the things you were saying. There's no question about that. But you seem to know where the line was. Someone like Nick Fuentes doesn't know where the line is. Someone like Kanye West, who I interviewed after he went on some weird anti-Semitic trope nonsense. Kanye's been wiped out by what he did, or what he said about the Jewish people. Because there are certain things where I am absolutely in support of.
By shedding the light platform, hatred is taught. Well, first of all, I want to thank you for having me on and for highlighting this issue, not necessarily highlighting Pearl, but highlighting the issue that what you pointed out is that we're really facing a crisis of societal conscience, where someone like Pearl, who engages in hate speech, and actually the irony is she's complaining about being canceled,
Welcome,
and yet
viewer,
she's on
whoever you
your
are.
platform. She has millions of viewers on the internet and on social media, and she's complaining about being canceled. The crisis is that this is what is profitable now.
Well, cancellation
this
does not work,
clickbait,
man.
this type of racial incitement is profitable on the internet. And you know, I'm sitting here, I'm listening to Pearl. I don't know if she's just plain stupid,
she's
or
stupid.
she's actually
Pearl-
quite
Pearl's
intelligent
fucking,
and
like,
knows
brain dead.
that what she's doing is so sensational that it's going to make her a lot of money. But I want to say one thing.
Pearl Davis
Pearl
has no
will
brain cells
disappear.
left.
She will disappear, like many others before her, because this is something that's just a moment in time. She's like a train wreck. It's like a car crash. You know, for example, you know you shouldn't be looking at it, but you can't take your eyes off.
Yeah, Pearl Davis is literally like a fucking silver spoon-fed, like, rich kid. Her dad's wealthy, her mom's probably wealthy. I don't know exactly what they are, but we could look into it if you guys want to. Oh, what's up? Patrick Time, what is hate speech? Hate speech is speech that basically gets other people to hurt other people. That is what hate speech is. Patrick's Time.
Off it. But I want to make one more point. I think it's so important, especially on this platform. Hatred is taught. Nobody is born like this. And I talk about it a lot in my book.
This lady probably hates Palestinians. Because she said something later on that kind of gives me the weird feeling that she hates Palestinians. So,
but the dangers of hate education. And it's not something that we can debate.
I mean, Pearl Davis is, yeah, I know. Pearl Davis is trapped. She's like she's like being debated by 2 people. But I don't care because Pearl Davis is kind of weird. She's like, she's a low-class female, bro. I wouldn't even date her.
That we can engage in a rational argument with. You can see what her opinions are. She thinks women shouldn't vote, women shouldn't have the right to divorce. She thinks that women shouldn't be able to work. She says these
I didn't say
crazy
that.
things
Now you're
about,
putting words
about
in my
Hitler.
mouth.
But there's
Now you're
no
putting words in my
rational.
mouth.
Bro, what do you mean provide an example? Like, her song of her saying like, oh, what did Hitler do wrong? Why is it such bad to think about what Hitler did wrong? Why is it a bad idea to, you know, that's literally hate speech because you're basically telling other people that there isn't anything bad he did. It's like it's still debated, which is not debated. Hitler is a bad guy. He did bad shit. So if you act like he didn't do bad shit or it's still debatable, then you're basically acknowledging that, like, you support hate speech, bro. I don't know. You feel me?
Please don't interrupt. There's no rational argument with someone like this. And this is a mistake that
Here, let's go back. Let's go back to her song. Where's her song
My whole
Here's her song.
parcel
Here's her song.
that I don't even, like, I think it should be more like tongue-in-cheek.
But just to be clear, what you hear them, the more you're interested
They're inside.
traction. Did you find
Getting expected to get.
Let's listen to our song together, bro.
What do you
Well,
want?
you know, I'm not for. So it was more like tongue-in-cheek.
But just to be clear, what are the conspiracy theories surrounding Hitler, which you feel
I
the
don't-
more you hear them, the more
Well,
you're
it's
interested
here,
in?
dude. I found it. Look.
Can't we
talk about the...
Why can't we?
Without getting kicked off
canceled.
of YouTube.
Oh, it's like did he do something
Now,
wrong? I don't know.
I'm not saying
I'm not saying he
was a
did
good
something
guy,
wrong.
but I kind of wanna know.
I kind of want to know
why.
Why? Why can't we talk about Hitler?
Now there's
What's
all
wrong
these
with Hitler,
conspiracy
guys?
theories.
Was Hitler a bad
The
guy?
more they talk, I think maybe they're right.
No, Hitler was a bad guy. You see what I mean? She's acting like, was he? Was he not? Could Hitler have been a good guy? That's literally what Pearl Davis is doing. Let's get back to it.
I am absolutely in support of the concept of free speech.
Hitler was
right?
an asshole, guys.
But you can't go around telling Jewish people the Holocaust didn't happen as Fuentes.
that's
and people
not-
like Fuentes does say things like that.
But I'm not him. So you're bringing me up. So it's like...
No, but when you sing a song,
right,
and you talk about
who
Hitler,
determines what the line is, Pierce?
Well, I'm asking
who
you-
determines? Do you
I'm
get to
asking
determine?
You know what? You know who determines where the line is? Society. Society as a whole, as a planet, the majority of people decide what goes on with, like, is that acceptable? Is that not acceptable? That's who draws the line. Society. So when most of society doesn't like Hitler, you know, you should know that, like, maybe he's not a good guy.
No, I'm asking,
you get to determine
I'm asking you to.
Who gets to determine
I'm
what the
asking
line
you
is?
to.
You know what? I love how Germany handles it. I wouldn't mind jailing people for liking Hitler, actually. I think that'll be great. Maybe in jail we can re-educate you guys. Put you in some weird, like, school system where it's like Hitler bad, Nazism bad every day until you finally break and you give up on those views. Yeah, I like how Germany does it.
To work out in your head.
I'm saying the
you're not a
line-
stupid person.
the line-
When you say, I'm not saying Hitler was a good guy.
Like, for
but
example, if Pearl Davis right now were to go to Germany, she would get arrested. People don't have rights. That's not... Rights are made up, man. I gave up on rights. Governments take rights from us every day. It doesn't matter. We lost the right... literally, women lost right for abortion recently. People in Texas lost the right to... Construction workers lost the right to drink water. Even though it's like 130 degrees outside in Texas. You know what I mean? So rights... It was by a Republican, too, that took it away. The water breaks. So rights can get taken away very easily in a snap of a finger.
I'm saying the
you're not
line-
a stupid person.
the line-
When you say, I'm not saying Hitler was a good guy, but I want to know why. Right? When you talk about the
Like,
more
I can make videos on this platform, YouTube, and I can get banned in any second because it doesn't matter. We have no rights. These are corporations. And even when you're not on a corporation, the government's basically the corporation of the land you're living on. So
conspiracy theories about him I hear, the more I'm like, well, that's interesting. I'm just like agog that even now you don't seem to really grasp.
Let me grab my
why
next White
singing
Claw.
that and releasing it to millions of people is incredibly offensive to Jewish people.
I think at the end of the day, Pierce, I don't think it's for you to determine what speech should be allowed and not
No,
allowed.
what about you determining? Why did you delete it?
Why did I delete it?
Yeah.
Because it was just a headache, Pierce.
Because you knew it was wrong?
what do you mean nonsense?
I just think it.
What rights do we have as people, bro? Are you religious? Do you think God passes down the rights to us as men? Tell me, Patrick's time. What rights do we have? For example, the fucking Japanese. When we were at war with Japan, the Japanese got put in internment camps in America. And we have the right of freedom of speech and shit. So what rights do you really have at the end of the day? The only rights you have depend at the time of war or whenever the time is. Like right now, we're not at war with nobody, so we have all the rights possible. We lost a lot of rights during the fucking, the war against terrorism. You gotta fucking get patted down every time you get on an airplane now. If your name is Muhammad, you're fucked. Like, what rights, bro? Your rights are getting stripped away little by little by little by little every day. Free speech, if you say anything about hurting anybody, you're gonna go to jail. If you say I want to hurt blank, especially if it's anything to do with like presidential people, you're fucked. The CIA, the FBI will literally show up at your house. So you really don't have freedom of speech.
It's like, it's not the hill I'm trying to die on.
Right, but why did you choose that hill to die on?
I didn't choose this
freedom
hill
of
to
speech
die
is a
on.
hoax,
You released the video.
I also released 10 different videos about 10 different other topics
but they're
that
not
day.
talking about Adolf Hitler, are they?
Are we not allowed to talk
And
about
also,
him?
you can talk about Hitler. If you like Hitler, you can talk about Hitler all you want. But a lot of society doesn't like him. So, like, if people don't like you because of that, then that's what you get. Like, you have the freedom to talk about him if you like him. But, like, people also have the freedom to tell you fuck you and not associate with you. It's okay. What's illegal speech? Threatening to violence to somebody?
Hitler, right to the point you say the more conspiracy theories I hear about him.
Look, I think that anyone should be allowed
Saying you
to
like
speak
Hitler is
about
not
any
illegal in
conspiracy
America. It
theory
is
on
illegal
social
in like
media.
Germany.
That is my point. It's not about Hitler. It's not
If
about
you really
the
believed what you
Holocaust.
did wasn't wrong, you wouldn't have deleted it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Don't you think?
I agree with Pearl.
Go on, bro.
If I may just say one thing, as an attorney, I have to say that I do agree with her, that I am a free speech purist. And I think that even bigotry should be able to be spoken in the public sphere. But the problem of cancel culture is not against anti-Jewish speech. I think that's very clear. We see the scourge of anti-Semitism and Jew hatred rising on the internet. The problem is that there's no consequence.
Listen. Even I don't like I don't give a fuck about Jews. Jews are cool. You know what I mean? I don't care about the Israeli government. I don't like the Israeli government because they are authoritarian and they oppress the Palestinian people, and also they literally do commit war crimes against the Palestinian people. And our government, the U.S. government, literally funds Israel. They're literally like a little military base for America. And so my criticism of Israel is that they are authoritarian and racist towards the Palestinian people and probably other religions or whatever. And they use America's money to do bad things. But that is not like a racist view. There are some what are they called? Fucking Jesus. Pearl Davis does not look good in this picture. What are those people that are very like pro-Israel? Anyways, those people, those very like radical pro-Israel people, like they will call me anti-Semitic for judging the government, even though like Netanyahu's an asshole and they're like a right-wing, crappy, authoritarian government. But I'm not. So it kind of depends on who you ask.
Consequences for it, and the way that private companies
how are there no consequences for it?
Canceling is they're going
COVID shots
after
did I take?
pro-Jewish speech. They're going after pro-Israel speech. I can't tell you how many times I'm contacted by people, and often my own clients, who are shut down on social media for saying anything positive
Are you
about
an
Jewish
anti-COVID
people,
person
about
too?
Judaism,
Are you an
or about
anti-shots?
Israel. Yet these social media
Are you a
companies
QAnon
are
person?
unequally
Oh,
applying their own
no.
standards. And while
I
they're,
love
for
talking to
example,
people like
shutting
you.
down COVID deniers, they are allowing Holocaust denial speech. They are
me go grab my
allowing people
burritos
like
from the
Pearl
microwave.
to spew her hatred. So if we are really free speech purists, and that's what we are saying that companies should do, they should allow all speech.
Yeah, I hear you. Listen, I would just say this to you, Pearl.
Unless it's incitement to immediate violence.
Right, I would say this to you, Pearl.
So we agree.
No,
Wow.
Pearl, I would say this to you in conclusion.
We're all on the same team now.
In conclusion, look, you deleted this, so you clearly felt bad about what you'd put up, or you wouldn't have deleted it. You accept that?
No.
You don't accept it.
I just, it's kind of a headache. I was like,
Fucking
well,
back, Patrick.
it just seems like a lot
I'm a
of
lab rat.
headache to me.
Right. Or did you realize
I'm a lab rat? Well, did you ever take a fucking polio or like any other vaccine to go to school? Because I know you had to go to school. Were you homeschooled? Let's get this over with right now, Patrick. Were you homeschooled or were you public schooled? Let me know. I won't play the video until you answer that. And I'm gonna eat my burritos in front of you too. Look. They're tasty, bro. Tasty burritos. Were you homeschooled or were you public schooled? It's a simple question. Say homeschooled or public school. All right, I'll keep watching the video, but you better answer that.
actually in that moment, from the visceral reaction from the Jewish community, you crossed a line that you yourself should have worked out was there?
Look, at the end of the day, Pierce, the
Because
song
if you
was
did go to
about freedom
public
of
school,
speech. It wasn't
it's
one way or the
mandatory
other.
to get shots.
The song was about why
All the
can't we
shots
have
that are
these
recommended for that
conversations on
time that we
social
lived in.
media, and
So
why
you
do I
probably
keep
were
getting
vaccinated
why,
with different
and
vaccines
why
that
do
weren't
I
the COVID
keep
one.
seeing people get banned on social media? My point is,
So you also
I
are a
don't
lab
think there
rat.
should be a line unless you are inciting violence.
Here's
Would
a
we-
line.
Wait,
When
Pierce, would we agree on that?
Listen,
yes or no? Yes or no? Would we agree?
Here's my point.
No, yes,
You haven't
no.
answered my question.
Okay.
I'm not saying Hitler was a good guy, but I want to know why. I want to know why what?
We can't have the conversation without being canceled by the left and the right. I just don't understand
The
why you guys
conversation-
added. You guys cut out the
But
end
wait a
of the
minute,
song.
Paul.
You did
Paul.
75. Okay.
The conversation about whether Hitler was a good guy.
This lady doesn't really have any beliefs, bro. Like, she doesn't really believe what she's standing for. All she says is based. She's just making money off of you guys. Off of you fucking Nazi lovers or whatever the fuck. Hitler lovers. Hitler one ball lover. Hitler had one ball, bro.
You want to have that conversation?
I think that
he murdered 12 million people,
my whole
including
point,
6 million
my
Jewish
whole
people in the
point-
Holocaust.
I haven't had a heart attack yet. Look, keep watching my channel, bro. Tune into my channel periodically. And just like, you'll be the one to watch me have a heart attack. But you gotta keep tuning in and watching me. Or else you won't know if I have a heart attack. You can also get blood clots from like fucking birth control and like probably McDonald's and Burger King and all this fast food shit we eat, and you know what I mean? There's so much stuff that could cause blood clots. Like, it's not just the vaccine.
My whole point is we should be able to have that conversation.
But
on
whether he's a
social
good guy.
media. Yes, because it causes more commotion when you're starting to censor people.
I don't agree.
Like, I think that's wrong. I think
don't
it's
agree.
wrong to censor anybody.
Well, you know what? You can have that conversation. You had that conversation. You posted it. You haven't been cancelled. I've had you on the show because I thought you might, with time, to think about this, regret what you did, because you can clear you're not stupid. You do understand the offence it caused, and wanting to have the right to debate whether Hitler's a good guy is just cretinous.
No, I want anybody to be able to speak on any platform. That was the point of the song.
All right, let's leave it
Can
there.
I point out a nuance here?
I've got a Brooke, I'm sorry. I'm afraid we've run out of time, but thank you for coming on the program. I greatly appreciate it. And Pearl, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was boring. I agree with you, Patrick Lime. This shit was boring. Pearl Davis is boring, bro. She's ugly too. It looks like someone punched her in the right eye or whatever. Or the left eye. Now we're gonna watch Call of Dusty. I am a Patreon member of Call of Dusty, so I'm able to watch his videos.
Fuckers free chip to see the
I'm able
Titanic.
to.
Every one of them. Fuck this bullshit. No more Mr. Nice Guy. They do deserve it. I agree. Hell yeah. Insecure. Has to make an excuse for it. And then Giuliani
It's about
talking to his
Giuliani.
girlfriend. Come here, big tits. Come here, big tits. Your tits belong to me. Give them to me. I want to claim my tits. I want to claim my tits. I want to claim my tits. These are my tits. His girlfriend's like, oh, yeah? And he's like, these breasts belong to me. Nobody else can get near these, okay? I don't care if they're flirting or they give you a business card.
Patrick's
These are mine. You got
Patrick's
it?
time. You like
She's
boobies?
like, yes. And he's like, understand, I'm very fucking possessive. I've gone easy on you. I don't know, she said. I've been easy on you. You're pretty tough on me, she said. I've been easy on you. Give them to me. Maybe, she said.
Goddamn Patrick's time. How you gonna leave it hanging there?
Giuliani horny as fuck. He a horny old goat. Guess we saw that on the Sacha Baron Cohen show. And then, folks, up beyond parody, you know what? They're super mad out on Fox News. They super mad.
Oh, yeah, so Rudy Giuliani, blah, 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 said a bunch of weird shit about his co-worker.
Shing! And first off, on tonight's Beyond Parody, apparently the Rudy Giuliani leaked audio logs have been made public, folks, and they're just as embarrassing as you might imagine. This is what Rudy Giuliani really said on audio tape. The way natural selection works, Jewish men have small cocks because they can't use them after they get married. Whereas the Italian men use them all their lives, so they get bigger. First off, that's not how genetics works at all, okay? Using your penis does not make it fucking better. What are you talking about, Rudy Giuliani? Obviously, he's a little bit, depressed about having a small dick, insecure, has to make an excuse for it. And then, Giuliani.
Yeah, we saw this already.
Talking to his girlfriend, come here, big tits. Come here, big tits. Your tits belong to me. Give them to me. I want to claim my tits.
I like big titties,
I want to claim my tits. I want to claim my tits. These are my tits.
I like big
tits.
tits.
His girlfriend's like, oh, yeah? And he's like, these breasts belong to me. Nobody else can get near these, okay? I don't care if they're flirting or they give you a business card. These are mine. You got it? She's like, yes. And he's like, understand, I'm very fucking possessive.
Patrick's
I've gone
time, you know
easy
that,
on you.
Big titties could give you blood clots.
I don't know, she said. I've been easy on you. You're pretty tough on me, she said. I've been easy on you. Give them to me. Maybe, she said. Horny. Giuliani horny as fuck. He a horny old goat.
Nice to meet you.
Giuliani in the Borat. This is Rudy Giuliani in the Borat clip. He's trying to fuck. He's trying to lay waste.
Nice to meet you, my dear.
Nice to
Nice to meet you, my dear.
Nice to meet you. You're one of my greatest heroes.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I will try my best, but because I'm super excited and nervous.
Well, you relax. I'll relax. You want me to ask you a question?
Dude, Rudy Giuliani's a horn dog.
I'll relax you, okay?
Yes, thank you. I feel like I'm living in a fairy tale.
Sure. You're gonna do great, okay?
So, please take this. It used to belong to my father, but I think you should keep it.
Oh my God, that's wonderful that you gave this to me. So, well, thank you, my dear.
A little bit about China. As an expert of national security, what do you think we can do going forward to prevent this from happening again?
Well, China manufactured the virus and let it out. And they deliberately spread it all around the world. I don't think anybody was eating bats.
Yo, I gotta piss.
Did you ever have a bat?
Oh, no. I don't think I'll ever
Alcohol's
eat
getting
a bat.
to me.
If you eat a bat with me.
Okay, I will.
can
I'll
we
eat a bat with you.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of your stuff, Patrick's time.
So, probably in a rough estimate, how many lives President Trump saves?
I'd say he saved 1 million lives. It would have been 1 million more had he waited that month, the way the Democrats would have done.
Yeah.
But he acted swiftly. He acted before anybody. In fact, even his own advisors, some of them advised him not to do it.
Yeah.
I'm good. You're a little bit. This is good. There you go.
Yeah. It's always. Never been in front of the camera. I've always been behind of the camera, but today something with
I
this.
think you're going to look pretty good.
We will see.
You're going to look pretty
But
good.
it's because of you.
Well, thank you.
I really feel like Melania right now.
Well, you're doing very well. You're going to look pretty
Sorry to interrupt, Mayor. Sound problem. I think we cancel interview.
I don't think we need. Because
Yeah, what do I do?
I've already checked.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's a bit better. Let me just listen in for a bit. Yeah. Is she asking too many questions?
No, she's doing great.
She'd make a very nagging wife.
No.
If I were you, I would stick to marrying your cousins.
Let me check the sound. Can I check the sound?
Sure.
Mr. Mayor, can you say something? Can you say something?
Yes, I'm fine.
Yeah, the sound is perfect.
Probably better if I stay in.
No, please. If I need you, I will call you.
Sure.
You will be in the lobby, right? I'm so sorry. That's
Relax,
horrible.
Sit. Okay.
I'm so sorry for that. Really, apologize.
The apology
She is
accepted.
pretty.
No problem.
She's a pretty girl.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you again for.
But she's doing this on
giving me the
purpose.
sign.
She's trying to get
Shall we
him
have a drink in the bedroom?
to do some weirdo shit. He goes into the room with her to do weirdo shit.
There you go, my dear.
Okay.
There you go. Be good. You can give me your phone number and your address.
Ugh.
Should we slip your jacket?
Yuck. Ugh.
Put down your crumb. She's 15. She's too old for you.
Why are you dressed like
She's my daughter. Please, take me instead. Take my anus.
She's too old for you, bro.
I'm better than him.
No, I better. My back pussy very tight.
No, please, my front anus.
Please, I will let you enjoy my crumb.
I
No, I better.
love that
I was in
movie,
prison
bro.
many years, so I have techniques with my mouth.
What's going on here? Look at this guy.
I forbid this union. Rudy,
That was such a funny movie, bro.
You are leaving hotel without golden shower.
Okay, well, that was the end of that one. Let's move on to cop going down metal slide. This poor guy's been all over the internet. This cop went down a metal slide and he got fucked up.
First here on WBZ, video obtained by our I-team shows a Boston police officer getting hurt on a chill.
I mean, I could choose a different one. Let me see. This poor guy, man. Cops lives matter. Bro. My dude got scooted, dude. He hit the side of the fucking thing and his balls got crushed. He hit the railing, bro. Look. He hit right here, the railing. Look. Boom! Right there. Hits this corner. Jesus Christ. Poor guy, man. Poor guy.
Why was it so?
Yeah, yo, that shit's funny, dude.
Why was it so?
What? It's just that high. Like, how did he catch so much speed going down that thing? Yo, that's funny as shit, dude. I love it. That's a hero cop right there. That's a hero cop. Oh, let's watch Mitch McConnell die on TV. Before I cut off stream. Mitch McConnell apparently had some sort of seizure on stream, like a stroke or something. He had a stroke.
Path to finishing the NDA. Path to finishing the NDA.
He's like about to finish the MDA.
Path to finishing the NDA this week has been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of After finishing the NDA.
About to finish the NDA
this week.
This week, it's bipartisan
and a string of
He just had a fucking like a reboot moment. You know when your computer turns off the old Windows. What a loser.
So this is the we're coming up on the 1 year anniversary of the IRA.
The Creeper needs the Reaper.
Of course.
I said Creeper. The Reaper needs to come for these fucking old folks soon, bro. These old motherfuckers. They need to die off already. They're holding the planet back. Let me go to the bathroom real quick, guys. I'm gonna put a song on. I love these guys. These are the Remix Bros. They are the best. Best YouTube channel around. They are the best. Trust me.
China. This castle is in unacceptable condition. Unacceptable.
Mega Maga, Ultra Maga, Maga King. We gotta stop the Maga King. I'm the Maga King. Mega Maga, Ultra Maga, Maga King. Get the FBI loaded up. I'm the Maga King. I had a great relationship with President Cheese, the president for life. I call him King. He says, no, 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 I am not King. I'm the Maga King. You know what Maga stands for? Make America Great Again. Unfortunately, we have so many bad things happening to our country. We can't celebrate until we start winning. 22, which is a few days, we're gonna win in 24. We're taking back that beautiful house. I'm the Mega King. These guys come at you left and right on such bullshit. You've never seen anything like that. And essentially, they don't want to say this, but they said Trump was 100% right. The election was rigged and stolen, and we're not gonna let it happen again. Mega Maga, Ultra Maga, Maga King. We gotta stop them. Mega King. I'm the Mega King. Mega Maga, Ultra Maga, Mega King. Get the China. Open network. Mega Maga, Ultra Maga, Maga King. We gotta stop the Maga King. I'm the Maga King. Mega Maga, Ultra Maga, Maga King. Get the FBI loaded up. I'm the Maga King. I had a great relationship with President Cheese, now president for life. I call him King. He says, no, 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 I am not King. I'm the Maga King. You know what MAGA stands for? Make America Great Again. Unfortunately, we have so many bad things happening to our country. We can't celebrate until we start winning. 22, 22, which is a few days. We're gonna win in 24. We're taking back that beautiful house. I'm the mega king. These guys come at you left and right on such bullshit. You've never seen anything like it. And essentially, they don't want to say this, but they said Trump was 100% right. The election was rigged and stolen, and we're not going to let it happen again. Mega, MAGA, Ultra MAGA, MAGA King. We got to stop the MAGA King. I'm the MAGA King. Mega, MAGA, Ultra MAGA, MAGA King. Get the FBI loaded up. I'm the MAGA King. Did anybody here vote for Biden? If you did, you don't have the courage in this group to admit it. We're long gone from socialism. We're into communism. The only thing they do well is misinformation. It was Russia, Russia, Russia. Ukraine, Ukraine, Ukraine. And then the Mueller witch hunt where the conclusion was no collusion. Do you think Biden could say that? The conclusion was no collusion. You think Biden's going to get that?
Come on, man.
He violated a document. It's violated. Every other president takes their documents. I'm the only one. I can't have a document, but everyone else, they got them all over the place. They have them in Chinese restaurants and bowling alleys. You know that, right? But it's okay for them, but not for Trump.
Mega, MAGA, Ultra MAGA, fucking Burger King looking
We gotta
ass.
stop the MAGA King. I'm the MAGA King. And I'm gonna ask a man who's a great man, actually, Kenneth Copeland, to come up and say a prayer.
Well, it's about time. By covenant, this nation belongs to God. Therefore, voting is a sacred trust. And if you don't vote, hush. I was in Jerusalem, where the American embassy is on Donald Trump Avenue. Oh, I like that. I've lived through a lot of presidents. This is the only one I have ever seen that wears red, white, and blue. That's the reason I copied his suit. I copied his suit. That's the reason I copied his suit. I copied his suit. Our first president opened his Bible, that's the 17th chapter of Genesis, and he bowed his knee, and he said,
I'm the MAGA King. Mega, MAGA, Ultra MAGA, MAGA King. We gotta stop the MAGA King. I'm the MAGA King. Mega, MAGA, Ultra MAGA, MAGA King. Get the FBI loaded up. I'm the MAGA King.
Now listen, if you have not subscribed to YouTube channel, do it right now. Do it today. And all you have to do is click the big red subscribe button. Whoa!
Alrighty. Where are we at now? Now we're like done with everything I had planned, man. So like we could do whatever. What's something that I really wanted to show stream? Well, guys, you guys can check out my TikTok. I have a TikTok. If you guys want to check it out, it's called Social Lust TV. You guys can come watch all these cool clips. Like this. Thank you.
Nice to see you out here in the club.
Yeah, slowly upgraded. Thank you to Pigeon, to Wicked Pigeon.
My name's Ethan. Nice to meet you.
Really appreciate Wicked
I
Pigeon.
have smoked many cigars, more than even the most accomplished cigar
See, this is back when my fucking stream alerts
As a
would
point
work.
of fact, I'm
But my
smoking
stream
my
alerts
cigar
aren't working
now
right now. I don't know what's going
in an
on.
undisclosed location. And I never am without a cigar. When I inhale at night, I inhale from a giant cigar.
Thank you, Rodney Jr. Augusto.
Oh, why does it lie?
Oh, what does it lie? Thank you, Tristan C. Souza.
Oh, why does it lie?
Stop lying to me, guys. Thank you, Tay Dixon.
What's your name? My name's Ethan. Nice to meet you.
Oh, why does it lie?
Stop lying to me, guys. Stop lying. Thank you, Adam Hanley. I really appreciate it.
You come out here often. Nice to see you out here in the club.
I love streaming, guys. This is really fun.
Oh, why does it lie?
What's your name? My name's Ethan. Nice to meet you.
God damn it. It's behind.
Let's feel the beat. Just for
Adam Hanley. Who
about
else?
the boys. Just
Oh, why does it lie?
Thank you, Keto Bucks. I appreciate the follow, buddy. Hope you guys enjoy the content.
Just forget about everything. Tonight's about the boys.
Oh, why does it lie?
King in the castle, king in the castle. Have a chair.
Thank you.
Oh, go do this, go do this.
Thank you, Whale Amuchi. Amuch.
Oh, why does it lie?
I appreciate it, Whale. Hawaii. Still don't know how to pronounce your name.
Man, they gotta watch that friendly fire. Man, you gonna live, they're gonna frag me like a dango.
I really appreciate it, Whale. I don't know what stars are. What are 50 stars? I don't know what that is, but I appreciate it. I still don't know what 50 stars are. Who else do we got that we gotta go through? Thank you.
I've been trying to figure out what 50 stars are.
Oh, why does it lie?
Gracias, Tata.
Come out here often. Nice to see you out here in the club.
Thank you, Reynaldo.
See you very much. I'm here all the time.
Oh, why does it lie?
Hey, you come out here often. Nice to see you out here in the club.
Thank you, Natalie.
Nice to see you out here in the club.
Oh, brick, bitch.
Thank you, Midget Mafia.
Nice to meet you.
I appreciate it.
Let's feel the beat. Just forget about everything tonight.
All right, bitch.
Thank you, Dragon W11.
W. For the chat, we stole $8,000 from him. W.
W.
I guess I
Thank
should
you,
do
W.
the shout out video.
Dragon W.
Would now be a good time.
Thank you, Rubius. One of my first subs. I appreciate it. You're awesome.
I have smoked many, many cigars, more than even the most accomplished cigar smoker that you will ever meet. As a point of fact, I am smoking a cigar right now
Hey, you come
in
out
an
here
undisclosed
often.
location.
Nice to see you out here in the club.
And I never am without a
See you very
cigar.
much.
When I
I'm here all the
inhale
time.
at night,
What's your name?
I
My
inhale
name's
from
Ethan.
a
Nice to meet you.
giant cigar.
This one is, thank you, Austin.
Just forget about everything tonight. Tonight's just about the boys.
You're a rich bitch.
Forget about it all, man. Just let it
Thank
go.
you, Jesus.
Just forget about everything.
And for my real first follower on Twitch. Thank you, Corvo Bianco Nero.
Nice to see you out here.
I have smoked many, many cigars, more than even the most accomplished cigar smoker that you will ever meet.
Good job, guys. I appreciate your love and your support. I hope I can make some good ass content that you guys love. Okay.
And I never am without a cigar.
And I hope you guys have a great
When I
weekend.
inhale at night,
I have been
Inhale
trying
from a
to
jar.
stream. If you guys don't know, I've been trying to stream videos since around Trump got elected. I graduated basically high school 2017, I think, around there. And I had a computer. Sorry, lag. I had a really good PC before them, and I had a different YouTube channel. But I was doing YouTube, right, during high school, and like my brother, like a fucking dick, sold my PC. I don't know what he sold it for. I don't know why. But he sold the PC I was doing YouTube on, and I couldn't do YouTube for years. Years. Until finally, like, what, 2023? I finally got back on YouTube. And I got a decent PC. You know, I have a NVIDIA 1080 Ti. You know, I bought it off of a coworker. And I don't know, man. I've just been going through a lot. And the world doesn't seem to be getting better. It's really depressing. But I'm glad I have a PC. And I'm glad I can do YouTube and be creative and just have fun, honestly. But I appreciate all of you guys for stopping by and watching. And Even Patrick's Time, which is a weird QAnon Republican conservative weirdo. I appreciate your chats and all that. You guys are really nice people. So let me just go by all the TikTok followers that I have. How do I do that? Let me see. What the fuck? I can barely read anything. Well, anyways, thank you, Chef Bear. Chef Bear. Thank you, 11 Cats. 11 Larson. Thank you, Man Bruh 1. Thank you, Zoe with 2 E's Bear 4. I don't think the H3 podcast follows me. Thank you, Mego 2233. I don't know what the best way to. Oh my god, guys, there's so many messages. Jesus Christ, how do I do all this? Thank you, Leon the Goat 57. Thank you, MAWI Thunder. Thank you. What the fuck is this? What is that even? Pimp. Thank you, Pimp 0000001. Thank you, Chris Kramer. Thank you, Thatcher Carlos. Thank you, Sensei Ninja Pig. Thank you, Finity. Thank you, Dominic Simmons 8. Thank you, Sapphire Slays. Thank you, V Limbs. Thank you, Jamie Whitehead. Thank you, It's Me, Kelly. Awesome. Hearts emojis. Boom, bitch. Sorry, not you, Kelly. I'm just saying, like, bitch as like, boom, you know? Thank you, Brianna. Thank you, 2SMPL. I don't know who these other people are. They're just random fuckers.
And is not confined to the Atlantic. In the Pacific, El Nino is warming the tropical waters while heat lingers from a warm blob over the north-central Pacific Ocean. When you add it all up, global temperatures are way beyond record hot, making the heat...
Oh, it's not so... I don't know how to fucking do you. I don't know who are all my followers. You feel me? Like, this is... How do I check my followers, dude? Who are my followers? God damn it, bro. How do you navigate the internet nowadays? How to check who follows on TikTok.
Do the following. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Tap on the me icon from the bottom of the screen. Here, tap on the number of followers. If you wish to see your list of followers on TikTok, do the following. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Tap on the me icon from the bottom of the screen. Here, tap on the number of followers. Here, you will see your list of followers. For me, I do not have any. As
Where, bitch?
List of followers. Tap on the number of followers. Here, you will see your list.
I don't have the... I have the phone version, but like, why can't you show me it on the PC, you fucking dumbass motherfucker? Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck me. Jeez. I'm gonna keep saying fuck forever. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, here are all my followers, boys. Are you guys ready? Here you go. TikTok followers. Ba, 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 ba. Yum, yum. Cake, cake. Yeah, 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 yeah. Spaghetti. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Get ready. Anton Teeter. Jeremy. Football and a soccer ball. Cries.15 underscore V. Empress Darkney. 11 Dark Cat. DJ Big Densil Varver. We already told you about him. A skull emoji. Random Dude 9978. Zoe Walters. Basically Zoe Bear 4. Bat VR 3 bats. Rat Tat Tui VR 123. Cassidy and Kalea. Russell Kern 745. Clusterfucked Media. I like that name. That's pretty funny. Sky VR. Whoa, my bad. Sky with 2 Y's. Lex with 2 X's. K and a brain emoji. Kira 43566 basically. Big underscore Big ZO 999. And basically their name is Big Zo 999. When I just go between the Zo and the Big. Oh, I'm drunk. I'm dropping everything. My bad. Toxic underscore Huntress 17. Thank you so much. Aylin. AYLIN. Thank you. Rodas Subtles 256 Maduk. Thank you so much. Jesse Lopez 214. Thank you so much. Jamshid Kakimi 77. Thank you so much. It's like Arabic. I don't really know what the real name is. The other name is, but his name is Jamshid Kakimi. Okay. Shadow Twisted 9595. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm gonna follow all of you guys back, just so you know, okay? Don't worry. I follow back in 10 sec follow. Follow me first. I'll follow you all back. Don't worry. Concua Manuel. Thank you, Concua Manuel. Jose Hernandez. Thank you so much. Angel Pop 5020. Thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. Finity. Thank you so much. MA War Thunder. Basically. WI Thunder. Thank you so much. Basically Mach Sick Thunder. That's it. Thatcher Carlos. Thank you so much. You got a bunch of numbers and shit. User. Listen, I will follow you guys. User 62874445670. Thank you for following me. User 72470309801. Thank you for following me. Erazo. Erazo. That's it. Erazo. That's it. Or better known as Gear Sanirazo 68. Thank you. Kali Kari K. Thank you. 2 tones with 2 Z's. Thank you. GG. Thank you so much. Braden, thank you so much. V Limbs, thank you so much. User 497614808111. Thank you so much. Jamie Whitehead, I announced you earlier. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Two SMPL, thank you so much. User 20, I mean, you're a fucking bot probably. Sharon Melissa Diaz, thank you so much. Austin Bobby 12135, thank you so much. NK Lost 805, thank you so much. Leon the Goat 57, thank you so much. Juan Belmonte 872, thank you, bro. Nathan 116, thank you so much. Vaughn.goat, thank you so much. A literal goat picture of a goat. He's literally the goat. Chase, thank you so much. Lulu's 14329, thank you so much. Clay Montas, thank you so much. 2 L's UL double HKI, not double, I mean dot HKI. Thank you so much. Basically Arabic language, user 19804255998843. Thank you so much. Ara Escobales, gracias mucho. Cameron Saunders 537, thank you so much. Sandova China, thank you so much. Friend Olin, basically BDIBBA6, thank you so much. Jacob 91615, thank you so much. Ingo Burnable 07, gracias. Bye, kiss emoji, thank you so much. Basically just underscore Jennifer.4. Jojo Bone, thank you so much. Jader Rodriguez El Pecas, gracias. Quokdone 20130, thank you so much. El Chingon 113, basically, thank you so much. There's way more people. Marcos Flores, thank you so much. Double Ela 176, thank you so much. At Dominique 777, thank you so much. La Carde Todunpok, thank you so much. Elvia Partida, thank you so much. Julian 03112 03121507, thank you so much. Juan Ricardo Siegel, thank you so much. Gastroprotect, some weird company, I don't know, it's a horse shit. Thank you so much. Passion X El Ganado El Blank, basically Kelvin Luna Lopez, thank you so much. Dylan Ruiz L California, I guess California. Yeah. Basically Dylan underscore Ruiz 2016. Thank you so much. Pito Rodriguez. It's Grimmy underscore. Thank you so much. Kiana White. Thank you so much. Ashley Ness. Thank you so much. Angelica Carmentine 4472. Thank you so much. J.Lynn Canterna, thank you so much. That Guri Kamari, thank you so much. Kevin Curry, thank you so much. User blah whatever. User, thank you. Charlie underscore Lovins 11, thank you so much. Cad Durrad 128296, thank you so much. Oh my god, there's so many people, bro. Jose Luis, thank you so much. Luis Valenzuela, thank you so much. Agarons Angera Johnson 431, thank you so much. Daniela Marroquin, thank you so much. Blue Dinosaur, thank you so much. Monica Sanchez, thank you so much. Miguel 220020033, thank you so much. Some Asian letters, I don't know. Fuck. I'm so drunk, guys. User 0BFLMKGU2M, thank you so much. MS, basically bridging underscore the underscore gap underscore. Thank you so much. Baok Hang 097, thank you so much. Heckle Fest, thank you so much. Bay and Ray 653, thank you so much. Steve Barton 56, thank you so much. Day Demon, basically Day DA 7777, thank you so much. Munka Blue, thank you so much. Rubius, thank you so much. What day is it? Thank you. What day is it? Blank. Oh well, question mark. Thank you so much. Basically, Daniel Hartshorn 70. He looks like a buff guy. He looks like a very buff. He can beat my ass. He looks like. Thank you so much, bro. Cody Brown. Cody looks awesome. He looks like a very nice guy. Cody Brown, thank you so much. Chef Bear. Chef BEHER. Thank you so much. George McVeigh Brand. Thank you so much. Hey, George McVeigh Brand. He's like a band or something. He's a musician. Hey, George, if you can make me some cool ass, music for my show, bro, I will pay you. And like, let me know, buddy. Anyways, Chimp Pimping. Thank you so much. Chris Kramer. Thank you so much. Santino Alastor. With a fucking Modern Warfare 2 skull mask guy emoji. He looks, profile pic. Looks cool. Well, that was it, guys. It was 121 motherfucking people. Goddamn. Y'all crazy. Please share my shit. Thank you for watching. I love all of you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys make my day. I'm tearing up. I'm tearing up behind these glasses. You can't see it, but I am. But share all my content. I'm glad you guys stopped by and watching, and I'm glad you guys enjoy my content. Thank you guys so much.